Hi everyone, it's Johnny Seed here again, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a CD haul. This is a roundup of CDs that I've bought over the past, I don't know, 6 months or so. A lot of them in the last couple of weeks really, but yeah, there's stuff that's been hanging around. I'm just clearing up all my pickups from 2019, and I'm going to include them in this video now, and I've just realised I'm missing one moment. That's better. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be CDs today. I'll just rattle through these because got quite a few. I won't go into massive detail about them. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in here you're already familiar with, but I just thought I'd show them you anyway. So I'm going to start off with not a CD, but a DVD. This is Pink Floyd, Pulse. This is the Earl's Court concert from 1994. You don't often see many music CDs, or even music DVDs when I'm out and about, and I said I would grab them when I saw them. I haven't watched this yet, so if you have seen it and you have any thoughts about it, this is 1994 version of Pink Floyd. So I'm not sure who's in it. Is this the Roger Waters one, or is this what's his face? The other guy, Dave Gilmour. I'm sure there are Dave Gilmour, Nick Mason, Rick Wright. Okay, so yeah, I'll give this one a watch soon. It's 2 discs. There you go. Right, I can't remember if I've shown this one before, so if I have, I apologise, but I got the first anthology, the first Beatles anthology, and this is the first edition of the Beatles anthology. As you can probably tell, it's rather faded and a bit yellowy as well. So yeah, this is the first release of the Beatles anthology. Alright, next up, NERD, Mr. Farrell Williams, is that his name? You know what I'm talking about. And In Search of NERD. This is great. I kind of like this. It's a bit different for me. The music's great, and some of the lyrics haven't aged very well. They're a bit dated. For example, yeah, I'm not sure you're going to get many people taking you up on that offer. The tracks on here, Lap Dance is very good. Baby Doll is probably the highlight, but yeah, good, enjoyable, fun album. Next up, Cypress Hill. I love a bit of Cypress Hill. And this is the This is Cypress Hill Black Sunday. Whenever I think of Cypress Hill, I always think of The Simpsons. And I may have mentioned in a previous video that I'm expanding my knowledge of hip-hop and rap, etc. So I got the Graduation album from Kanye. This is a digipack. Some cool artwork. I've not had a chance to spin this yet. Oh, I should say that I didn't pay more than £1 for any of this stuff. In fact, most of it was 50p or under 50p, like 3 for £1 sort of thing. So yeah, I'm pretty much grabbing anything that looks vaguely interesting. But I've heard good things about this, so I'll enjoy giving that one a spin. Okay, I'm slowly getting together an Oasis collection. So I got Be Here Now. Don't Believe the Truth. Didn't pay £9.79 for it. And Standing on the Shoulder, singular, of Giants. And that was £12.99. There we go. I'm going to be probably doing a ranking video of Oasis albums pretty soon, so I shall go into more details about those then. I got the Weezer album. Is this called the Teal album or the Blue album? I'm not sure which one it is. It's the Weezer album anyway. It's got My Name is Jonas on it, No One Else. It's the one with Buddy Holly on it. This is really good. I really enjoyed this. Pinkerton has been one of my favourite albums for a long time, and probably one of the only Weezer albums I've really heard. So this was almost as good, I'd say. Probably not as good as Pinkerton in my view, but still a very, very strong album. There you go, pretty plain CD. Right. Oops. Right, classic British trip hop, Portishead's Dummy. With a bit of a dodgy case. And more 90s dance indie kind of stuff, Fatboy Slim. And You Come a Long Way, Baby. Right, this is vaguely interesting. Gary Newman. This is a reissue of the track, what's the main track on here? Cars. It's called the Gary Newman Selection. I thought this was quite interesting. It's a very early CD, well, it's an late 80s CD, and it's a reissue of the song Cars. And I get it because it's got Down in the Park, Our Friends Electric, I Die, You Die, We Are Glass, and Music for Chameleons on it. Chewed by Army tracks, some of those I think, or are they Gary Newman solo? I'll have to double check, I'll have to fact check that, I shouldn't have before I started. This is a Beggars Banquet release, that's the actual cover. There's no booklet, I don't know if there was a booklet at some point. But anyway, enjoy, there's the actual disc. But somewhat disappointingly, it's a remix of the song Cars. It's a remix from, it's the E-Reg Extended Mix. Sorry, it's the E-Reg Extended model. So, yeah, and it's not very good. It's got a guitar solo on it. You don't put a guitar solo on Gary Newman's Cars, come on! But that aside, I was glad to get it for the rest of those tracks, which I really like. Okay, another absolute classic, Screamadelica by the Primal Screams. Jake Bugg. If you've not heard of Jake Bugg and you're into classic sort of 60s, 70s sort of singer-songwriter sort of sounding sort of stuff, bit of Dylan, bit of kind of even Lonnie Donegan in his vocals. Yeah, this is really good. This is his debut album, and it's got the track Lightning Bolt on it, which some of you may have heard. I think that was in an advert or something. But this is a great album. Right, okay. Paul McCartney, Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. I listened to this afternoon and I really enjoyed it. This is probably the most recent McCartney album that I've heard and owned, and I was very impressed. This is from 2005. I don't know how it ranks up against the rest of his oeuvre in the this century, because this is the only one I've heard, but I was very impressed with this. Really like tracks Fine Line, Jenny Wren, English Tea and Too Much Rain. I thought was probably one of the best tracks. But what I noticed when I got the CD back is this was actually from the library. Now hopefully not stolen from the library, hopefully the library were donating all their CDs to a charity shop. But rather disappointingly, there was only 2 entries on here for when it was stamped out, in October 2007 and November 2007. Hopefully there was another little sheet, but that was shocking if not only 2 people signed this out of the Preston Main Library. I guess it's Preston, it just says Lancashire County Council on it. So yeah, that was alright, that was 3 for £1. But I got that one. I'm going to have to listen to all his albums now, aren't I? Okay, and another one similarly from the library. This is Colonel Les Claypool's Frog Brigade. This is a live album. I played a little bit of it this morning. I played the first couple of tracks. It's, as you imagine, Les Claypool will sound like. It's quite frenetic. It's quite bonkers. I have to listen to the rest of it, but yeah, enjoyed it. Yeah, and again, this is a live album. And a few more people had loaned this one out, actually, judging by the stamps there. Between 2003 and 2004. So there's a CD. These things don't affect the play whatsoever because they're on the other side. But yeah, this is an interesting find. And I got a couple of Gorillaz, Demon Days, and the first album I think this is just Gorillaz, self-titled. Who doesn't like a bit of Gorillaz, eh? There we go. And finally, a CD which I thought I already owned, but I couldn't find. This is like the ongoing saga of my Whitesnake CD, which has vanished into air, but I thought I'd buy it again for 50 pence. This is the Joshua Tree, absolute classic. There you go. And I think this is probably an early-ish CD. I've not checked the release, which edition this is. But yeah, there we go. You choose Joshua Tree. Right, that's been my CD roundup from the end of 2019. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any favourites amongst this lot. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!